On behalf of Rita Justice, I know if she was here, she's got the flu, she couldn't come in tonight, but I know her interest in the special people, the Delaware Special Olympics, and her interest in bowling. She would certainly like to wish this a big success, and we certainly hope that all of you people get involved in the Delaware Special Olympics and our special bowl-a-thon. Thank you.
Thank you, Gary. We mentioned County Executive Rita Justice's participation. We would also like to recognize, if we can, Mayor Dan Frawley, that will be part of our celebrity bowling this evening. We appreciate his concern and his interest throughout the evening.
Participants bowled for a total of 21,000. The gold had 11,181, and the silver had 10,635. So gold was the winner.
Oh, good. I was on the winning team. That makes me feel better.
Gary,
That makes me feel. Yes, Pete.
what we also
From Fairlanes Bowl in Springfield, Virginia, it's the Coca-Cola National Junior Bowling Championships as conducted by the Young American Bowling Alliance. Hello, everyone. This is Len Holmquist along with Don Hillman, who is the chairman of the tournament committee for the National Junior Bowling Championships. And we are about to bring you the scratch division, the open division, where they bowl without handicap in this National Junior Championships. Here at Springfield, Virginia, it's been an exciting week for the bowlers, and Don, I know that we're looking forward to a great final.
Well, we have some fantastic bowlers you're about to see. It's been an exciting week, and we're all looking forward to the final match.
Let's introduce you to the four young men, and they're all men in the finals, although we did have a couple of young ladies bowling in the field. But in fourth place, as we begin our championship round, it's Justin Romek from Andover, Kansas, and he is the defending champion in the open division. In third place, from Clarkston, Washington, Pat Teschmer. In second position, from Gillette, Wyoming, Gary White. And the leader going into the stepladder finals from Acampo, California, Byron Brown. And we'll be back with our Scratch Division Open Championship finals in just one moment. One more. We are ready to go here in our opening match in the National Junior Bowling Championships. This is young Michael Barnes. He is 16 years of age, and he's from nearby Baltimore, Maryland. In fourth position, Don. He goes Brooklyn, but they all go down, and that's the only thing that counts.
In this competition, any strike is as good as any you can throw. That was a good start for him.
Now, we will give you the handicap spot because this is the handicap division in the Junior Bowling Championships. Louis Vigas. And Louis.
Welcome to Inside Bowling this week. With me now is Jay Robinson, and Jay is on the AMF staff. And Jay, what does that entail?
Well, there are three of us bowlers out here on tour on the AMF staff, Joe Berardi, Tom Baker, and myself. And we mainly do personal appearances, grand openings, bowling clinics. I've been to Europe about 10 times in the last 7 years. And it entails a lot of traveling and a little extra work for us on our off times.
What ever got you interested in bowling to begin with?
Well, my father bowled, and he was in construction, so every time it rained, I was always, I'd look out, and if there was clouds, I'd get my bowling ball and wait for it to rain, then meet him at the bowling alley. So I started at a young age. I was like 8 or 9 when I started. And
welcome to Inside Bowling this week. We have with us Mike Durbin, who is on the Pro Tour and has been there for quite a while, and he's also behind the scenes. You hear him a lot on the USA. And how you doing this week? How do you think the lanes are?
Well, the lanes seem like so far like it's an outside shot. In other words, most of the players are going to be playing close to the first arrow or near the channel of the lane, and it seems like there's going to be a pretty good shot, and the scores I would estimate to be reasonably high.
Which do you prefer to do? Do you prefer to bowl, or do you prefer to do the commentary?
Well, I enjoy the commentating a lot more than I do the bowling. I've been doing the bowling for 17 years now, and I'm a little bit tired of it. But I would rather be bowling because that means I'm going to be making more money.
What got you interested in bowling originally?
Well, I came by it quite naturally. My parents were both bowlers. I was almost born in a bowling center. They owned a small 8-lane center in Burbank, California, and I grew up bowling and practicing a lot. Very natural.
Were you ever... We have a special guest on tonight's show, and I'm sure many bowlers my age and under will certainly recognize the face and the name of Chief Halftown. Chief, welcome to the Bowling Show.
It's a great pleasure to be here, Gary, and I want you to know that it gives me an opportunity to say hello to all of my friends in the Newcastle County area. And I do want to say a special hello to the deaf community, because I'm very much involved in the deaf. And of course, I want to give them the sign, which means love. And I think in the bowling business, this is one sport where deaf people can be on an equal basis, because it's just a matter of rhythm and concentration to be a good bowler. And I think the bowling industry deserves a great amount of credit for taking an interest in the deaf community.
How long have you been involved in junior bowling, Chief?
I've been involved with junior bowling for approximately 25 years. In the beginning, as a professional bowler for the Brunswick Bowling Company, I would give exhibitions all around the East Coast. And I would always wear fancy Indian regalia. And many times there'd be a great abundance of kids come to see me just because I'm an Indian. And one night I had a very big crowd, and I was thinking to myself, I'm the only one having a good time. Look at those kids that have just come in here to watch me. So I told my bosses at the time that maybe I could get involved with children, and instead of myself doing all the bowling, to teach them. So in 1957, I had my first junior bowling clinic in Manchester, Connecticut. 350 kids showed up, and it was my very first time out, but I kept it very simple. I told them the proper fingers to go into the holes of the ball. I told them how to stand with the ball and to take the 4 steps. And from that day to this time now, I've had a great amount of success in just presenting the fundamentals to kids.
This week on Inside Bowling, I'm here with a famous bowler on the PBA Tour, Johnny Petraglia. Johnny, what got you interested in bowling?
What got me interested?
Yeah.
Work, I guess. I started when I was 8 years old, and I bowled in this bowling center near my house. And when I was 11, I started working there. So after work, I could bowl for free, and I fell in love with it.
So that means did you bowl in a junior program down there?
Oh yeah, I bowled in AJBC my whole life till I was 18.
See, I started bowling too. I'm bowling now. What made you start here? What got you into the PBA? How'd you get into it?
Well, you have to average 190 for 2 years in a sanctioned league. From the time I was 13, I used to watch Dick Weber on TV, and that's all I wanted to do.
That's your idol?
Welcome to Inside Bowling this week. We're in Limerick, PA, and with me now is Mark Roth. Mark, what got you interested in bowling originally?
Well, I watched them build a bowling center 3 blocks from my house, so I watched them put it together, and when it finally finished, I went to bowl.
Did you bowl in the junior program?
Yes, I did.
How many years?
4.
What was do you remember what your average was the first year?
About 156, some 150s.
And what was it your final year as a junior?
197.
A number of house bowlers average 220, 230, and they say, oh, I know, I see those guys on TV and they bowl 180 or 190. I know I can beat them. What do you think would happen to them if they came out here?
They would average about 150, 160. Most of the conditions at home are very easy. Lane conditions are easy. Averages are about 25 pins to 30 inflated. They come out here and we're bowling on a condition where it's not a block, there's no wall. You got to make good shots. If you don't make good shots, the scores aren't there. And these amateurs, you know, I don't think they could even average 175 out here.
How and when did you become interested in bowling?
You know, I started when I was 6. My dad got me started through junior leagues. Me and my sister just for fun, and something that just kind of grew on me, and I stuck with it ever since.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Price Lanes at Price's Corner in Wilmington for the championship round match in the 1997 Delaware Top 20.
He was also in our junior top 10 tournament last season, and but Betty, when the heck are you going to go to him? No, I didn't. No, I said when I'm saying all this, you're supposed to go to him so he can go with 2-shot. Betty, pay attention.